Coach, how does a team go from 0 wins to one season to 8 wins the next?
A little bit of some luck, hard work. The kids bought into kind of a system change on offense, and we just the kids believed in what we were doing, and just kind of our senior class is really good. There was a kind of combination of things, so it all came together at the right time, and just the kids working hard in the weight room it helped. And we had some players. I mean, we were skilled on the offensive end, and we're able to do some things on offense. So it was just kind of a combination of things.
Sort of a perfect storm.
It was. Last year was a perfect storm. It's hard to go 0-10, but we had everything against us. This year it was we had everything going for us. So it was the exact opposite.
What was it like when you guys got off to that school record start?
It was awesome. I mean, it was now that it's over and you look back, it was we had that big win at Eastern Wayne where Justin Cobb broke the 97-yard touchdown return on a kickoff after we were down late in the game, and that was just and then we had a big stop at the end of the game to win it. So the way we were winning was fun too, because we were winning some close games. We blocked 2 extra points against consecutively against Southern Wayne, so it was awesome. And the kids enjoyed it. The community got behind us, and it was just a really good time.
How important was it to have the community behind you, Coach?
Oh, it's huge, because when we played Green Central here at our place, that was our first swim in the deep end, so to speak. That's what they were calling it. And you could see the line of people coming in the game, and it was storming out, but the people came out in droves. We had a big gate, and the kids got excited. So it was really, and when the community's behind you, it makes things go a lot smoother, especially when the kids are seeing the support that we had.
You're talking about the kids and how they came together as a unit. When did you start seeing that cohesiveness with the group?
Actually, it happened the year before when we had 4 games in 11 days to wrap up the 2018 season, and I could see some things starting to take place. And right after the season, we got to work, and last year in November, actually at this time, we were talking about get busy in the weight room, and the kids bought in, and so it started last year. But my daughter and I, after our first practice this year, she said, we're going to surprise some people. That was after day 1, and she was right. So she's a pretty good judge character.
Sort of a savant there,
yes.
you could say.
Absolutely.
Coach, what did it mean to you to guide a program this year that had so much success that it had?
Well, it's big. When you go 0-10, you doubt yourself as a coach. You just there's some things. I've been 0 before and bounced back, but when you're 0-10 and you're a transplant, you're 1,000 miles from home, and you don't know if people believed in you, and and there were some doubters. It wasn't like I didn't have people thought I was a bad hire. So just to get that turned around and get momentum and get my mojo back. So that was, and I owe it all to the kids, because it was just a really good feeling.
What do you think it's done to the program that you guys had such a campaign that you had this year on the gridiron?
We're not looking back. I told them, I said, we had a couple bad days in the weight room after the season concluded after our disheartening loss against South Granville, and I said 0-10 is not walking in through that door again. So I think the kids understand that we're going on the way up. We're not staying static, and we're not going backwards. So does that mean we're going to win more games? Does that mean we're going to have the season we had this year? I don't know, but I know that we're going to worry about how we do things here and not necessarily worry about the other teams. So we're just going to try to get better.